Hello, this is Wendy. Thanks so much for joining me. I wanted to get this video up for you. First, I want to remind you that till October 20th, if you place a $65 order with me using the host code that you see on the screen, you can choose one of those items for free. I also have my Love and Stampin' monthly club that's happening, and you get a lot of fun stuff with that, and there's more information in a link below the video. Okay, this wreath was purchased at a craft store. It is 10 inches around. So when I talked to Stampin' Up, the wreath that I'm obsessed with, that I absolutely had to make, their wreath was 8 inches, but I couldn't find an 8-inch wreath, so I went with this one. This uses the seasonal layers. You might notice the labeling looks different. That's because I had to borrow these from Katina, who lives about 2 blocks from me. And I don't own these, but I love them. Now I love them. And so basically I use Sia Silhouette Designer Series paper, and I cut out a whole bunch of the leaves, 3 to 4 leaves of each color. And then I found the best way to create this wreath is to layer all of these solid leaves first. So actually what I'm doing here is not how I ended up doing it in the end. But I was just kind of get an idea of how this would look. So that's all I was doing here. So here's what you want to do, is you want to leave the lacy cutout leaves off. Don't even put them on. Use a hot glue gun and lay all of your leaves that are solid onto the base of the wreath and glue them down with hot glue. Then go back and add all your lacy leaves. That is how I did it, and that's how it worked really well for me. So you might be thinking, why aren't you just making the wreath? Why aren't you just gluing them down? Because I had no power when I was recording this video. And I knew it required hot glue. So I just thought, you know what? I don't have any power, but there's certain things I can do, and I kind of fuddled around with this until I decided how I wanted it. And then when the power came back on, I glued them all down. So I was able to sit and cut these with my Big Shot because it doesn't require power. And then I was able to hot glue them down, which took me like 5 minutes at the most once power was restored. So I live in California. There was a huge power debacle. You may have seen about it on the news, and there will be story time about that coming up in a future video. I have tons of videos recorded for you because I had no power. Here's the finished wreath. I did get a photo, and I was able to do that. So, okay. Here are 2 other videos to watch from me. Definitely stay tuned this week because I've got stories out the wazoo. And you're going to want to shop with me at shoploveandstampin.com. Links are below the video for everything. Talk to you soon.